tell you what that is. That was a Warrior, and it had chopper armor on the side of it. Yeah, I've actually got a license for them. I used to drive one of them in the army many years ago. I'm in Bovington training camp a minute. We got to pick up a D6, which is just down there. We're waiting for the gentleman to turn up, open the gates, because yeah, I should have phoned him really. So this is a massive training camp, even across there is part of it as well. But they got well, they do everything down here, all the RLC. I don't know if you can see that over there. When I dropped the machine off, they were using that to practice loading and tipping and stuff like that, bridges, and what we used to call the knife point over by there. It's where you take your tank, wherever you're driving, up to the point, and you can literally balance it on the point. It's quite cool actually to watch. It's a little bit scary as well if you've never done it before, because normally they're well, you don't see nothing when you're in the driving seat. The commander will sit up and tell you keep going and stop and that, but all you see is sky, ground, and that's it. Yeah, but good fun to drive Warriors, real good fun. And some of the recce vehicles we used to have as well when we was out in Germany, real good fun. So yeah, we're going to pick this D6 up and trundle on back up. It's absolutely pouring with rain, so that's the best time to go training, when it's raining. That's right, because if it's not raining, you're not training. Oh god, it's miserable. Can't beat the sound of that. You can hear them all screaming around down here in the tanks. It's a great buzz. As when I was in as a gunner commander and driver, yeah, real good fun. I thought it was a D6 I was picking up. Well, I'm not. I'm picking up a little D4. Sweet bejesus. Nice and easy. I'm sure I can hear what sounds like a Krav to me, but I'm not sure. I could be wrong. When I dropped the D6 off here a couple of weeks ago, there was literally I don't know, 30 or 40 machines turned up to be used. Yeah, army machines. But clearly they didn't have a D6 because they hired one. I would love to go for a wander over there just to show you it all. I don't think they'd be very happy if I done that. Yeah, nice and easy, these little D4s. Brake, controls, unlock the controls, take a brake off, and that is pretty much it. And obviously accelerator and revs. Lever for your ripper. If I breathe the right way, it'll go down. If I know what I'm doing, it might work. There you are, look. Yeah, that's pretty much it. Handle for the blade, up, left, right. On the lever to turn the left, tilt it left and right. Or just pop it down and she'll level, and then you just basically got that one. That's it, forward and back. That is your lot. Just watch one of the 432s come past you like an absolute rocket. Fair play to him. Not sure what that one is, but there. What's that? It's 432 chassis. yeah, it's great. I gotta be fair. I do love the MOD camps. I absolutely love coming to them. They're brilliant. Nostalgia. When I was a boy, during the war. Alright, let's get this loaded anyway. I did just say to the guy, look, I need to have a break in here. Do you mind if I have a break? And he's like, fill your boots, mate. So we have a break in here, get this loaded and finish our break off. Anything with loading a blade, they bounce terrible on the trailer. Really badly bounce going up. So you've literally just got to tiptoe them up there as quietly as you possibly can. Oh, I can't shut the window now. I'm willing to say that trailer over there hasn't been used for a very long time. There's actually one of them on, I think it's on Facebook Marketplace. Same exact spec as that. 25 grand. 19, I think it's a 1998. It's absolutely spotless. It's probably haven't done a day's work in its life since the army had it. Yeah, I think it's like 26 grand. I think. So anything with the MOD, the volume of money that they spend on kit and it don't get used is mind-boggling. There's literally warehouses in the UK with more kit parked up in there than there is actually being used. It's astronomical. I can drive that, mate. I can drive that. Yeah. I'll show you. Just saying. I'll guarantee you this has been sat here some time. You know what I mean? And the thing is that it's spec'd really well. It's a good spec on this trailer. And I'll guarantee this has not moved, I don't know how long. That would have done very little work. But like I said, you'll find there with a lot of military kit. A lot of it just parked up doing absolutely nothing, and it's a 3-inch pin as well on it. Not much grease under there, is it, you know? Bonkers, absolutely bonkers. Just thinking to myself, right, I reckon they should bring back national service. How many would agree with that? Unfortunately, my significant other, we were talking about it before, and she had a bit of a little, oh, you can't do that, it's not fair, you know, the kids, they're this, they're that, and that's why they're the way they are now. Bring it back, I reckon. You watch the world change in the next 10 years, you bring that back in, when people have a bit of self-respect for themselves and other people around them. That was clean, that was this morning. Right, it's pouring a ring, see you in a minute. Right, it's a new day. I'm in Avonmouth. I just tipped a 9-ton dumper off, and a couple of days ago there was a picture on one of the Facebook pages of a lorry got stuck, car transporter to be exact. When I seen the picture, I clocked straight away where he was, all the rest of it. Anyway, to be fair, the guy was just extremely unlucky. He'd come down into this little place where I am now, tried to turn around, and unfortunately the trailer ground out. Right, so there's a few people made some horrible, stupid this and stupid that. Right, however, this is that location, right, where the poor driver got stuck. So as you can see, that's not the best. Right, so he was very unlucky. That is quite deep. So were the bowls, but you can see all full of water. So anyway, I thought, you know, just unlucky. I've just come in here now and I just got stuck. My trailer has ground out. In that is extremely deep. So I've come in just quietly, nice and slow, because obviously I can see they're quite bumpy. I've turned, I've gone up to about there, and my trailer's just gone plop, and the bump I've just sat in the arse end of the concrete, which is, so you can see it over there. So yeah, I got stuck. So mate, if you was in a car transporter and you got stuck over there, I felt your pain then, because I just got stuck. I can't believe I just got stuck in a puddle. Car transporter I understand, because they are so low to the ground, it's unbelievable. And like I said, he was just very unlucky, that poor guy. But no, I just got stuck. Marvellous. Unbelievable. That's why you always take your time. Slow and steady, boys. Slow and steady. Boys and girls, boys and girls. It's another fine morning. Or is it? I'm going to tell you something bad about my job. And it is this. If you're having food, you might want to put it down. I got a bit of a rumbly tummy. So far, so good. But we're not really feeling the love. A violent sneeze or cough, I think, could pretty much ruin my day, which is unusual for me, because I don't normally have I don't normally have stomach trouble, but today we do. I think if the urge takes me, there's going to be no holding back. There's going to be no waiting, and that is a big problem in this job. Because a lot of the time, let's just say the facility's not always the best. Now, don't get me wrong, I have no objections to dropping the tweeds and laying cable in the nearest farmer's field, because sometimes that's life. And to be fair, 5-6 years in the army, you know how to dig an hole and bury what you got to. So today could really go two ways. But we are praying. And I got a banging headache. I can't seem to get a shift. So we're going to get some diesel. Possibly visit the little man's room just in case. And yeah, let's see how the day goes. Oh. I will say, if you are ill or ropey and you're in this job, it's not the best at all. At least if you're in an office or if you're working on a site, you know, at least you can run off somewhere. A lot of the time you can't on this job. That's why most lorry drivers got buns of steel. Oh God. We gotta go pick up a 225. No, yeah, I think so. Off a farm just down the road. Yeah. The only good thing is, a lot of the work I'm doing today is, all the work I'm doing today is on our own jobs. So, you know, if needs must, we should be safe. But there's nothing worse than, yeah, you know, that's enough of that really, and let's be fair. So, yeah. She's a thirsty girl today. Right. I'm not sure, but I think my GoPro went off before I pulled in, yeah. But if it did, then I reversed in first time. Because this corner looked a bit bigger than what I thought it was, but it's not really. So I reversed in and then turned around. So this is why I reversed in. That is actually quite wide, not much of a problem, but coming out, that trailer is going to pull into that side there, and if something goes wrong by here, we're absolutely screwed. But I got plenty of room to come straight back out. So that's the plan anyway. Yeah, that's my plan. I do always try to have a bit of a mooch around before I load something, especially if it's like on farms and stuff like that, or somewhere it was a bit awkward. It's always best to go and have a quick little look. If you've got to alter yourself, you've got to alter yourself. There's nothing worse than setting your trailer up and then having to put it all back away because you've got a bloody move trailer. So I don't care how many people tell me that ground it would be fine by there, because that's just been done. I'm not pulling on there. End of story. Because as soon as the trailer just got to that little patch by there, boop, she started to sink. Spoke to the person who had this machine. I had to get the gate open for the farmer. Said make a video about the tracks. So I'm clearly somebody watches the guff I had to do. And I've turned up to this machine and you want to see the state on these tracks. Boom! That's how they should always be. All dug out, all cleaned. Do you know what? Things like that get me excited. And I'm not joking either. It's nice. I'm going to dig them out. I'll just have a quick little wipe now when they've tracked across there. We're done. So, cheers Liam, thank you very much. Let's get this loaded anyway and get out. Yeah. Oh, pardon me. My old tummy's starting to settle down a little bit, I think. I'm not sure though. Right, I don't know if you're going to see this very well on the camera. But as you can see by there, if I go down enough, you can see the camber in by there and then one on the other side. So the trailer will go off that way and then back into that way. So hopefully we should literally just go straight out of here. But I'm going to say something which might sound really daft. Really daft. If I go into somewhere and I think there could be issues, my first thought, one of my first thoughts, apart from many stupid thoughts I do have, is what would be the easiest way for recovery? Now you're going to say, well, that sounds really bad, Russ, but not really, because if it does go wrong, I always want the simplest way to get out of it, don't I? So you have to get possibly somebody in to get you out or whatever. You're already halfway there. That's one of them thoughts you hope you never have to carry out. So I've just been nosy, I am. Yeah, so as dull as this sounds then, there's a road by there. So if we need to get a tractor or a machine in, we'll go round into the farmyard by there, I think, anyway. Right, let's get out here anyway, let's get rid of this machine. We've got to pick up 2 9-ton dumpers, drop them in our yard, and then carry on with the rest of the day. Oh. Yeah, it should be nice and easy to come out here now, hopefully, providing the truck don't sink. But see what I mean with the camber? So the last thing you want to do is drag a trailer around here and carve all that up. When the trailer screws round, she'll dig in. Somebody said to me about why don't I use outriggers, outboards on the on them? Simple. Because if the idler's on the trailer, pretty much all you need, you know. As long as the sprockets and idlers are on the trailer, that's where it all sits on. That's on the trailer bed. Job's a good one. Oh, cheers to the man in the van. Off at the wash me back then. Reversing down here, the front end's just sliding. There didn't have much steering really. It's not the best, and this road's a bit, yeah, a bit slick. This road is, to be honest with you, boys and girls. Inside of my truck it's absolutely bogging. There's dust everywhere. Yeah, she's a bit slick. But I went into a job the other week which I made a massive boo-boo on. Shouldn't have gone in there really. Yeah. I'd always say always have a look before you go into somewhere. I didn't look and I just went in there and yeah, it was fun. Yeah, it was fun. Real fun. There's a nasty little like fork in the road up there. There's not a lot of wiggle room. I think they've had a crusher in here as well, so I would assume they've had probably a 4-axle down here. It's easier to come in than there is to, it's easier to go out than there is to come in, that's for sure. But just by Seth Hill Quarry we are. Well, that wasn't as bad as I was expecting. I was expecting a little bit of aggro. Wow. But we're in, we're out, let's get going, on to the next ones. Don't do that. don't do that either. Just been to housing site in the middle of bloody Bristol to pick up a Komatsu dozer. Fought my way in there, only for me to get there, it's in a school, and then to turn around and say, how are we keeping it now, mate? And the best part is, like I say, I always try and phone my customers before I get to them to avoid that type of stuff happening, but they didn't answer the phone this time. Put that one by there. So yeah, so all good fun that was. Tell me update. Yesterday was a good day. We didn't have no issues after all. Yeah, this is the day after again now. So yeah, life is good. Oh, there's stones in my pocket. Yeah, so yeah, yesterday was a really good day. I went home without any embarrassment. Open, you bugger, come on. I had to keep keys in his pocket, just a couple of spare ones, make the main keys I always use. Right. Got a 15 tonner to pick up. We're on the power line job. These are on the side of the M5. These are running out, I believe out of Hinckley. And just up there is a substation. I don't know if you can see it from there. But this is all coming to an end now, pardon me. So all this got to be put back to exactly how it was before they started doing it. So like all this type of stuff, you'll never know any of this was here. There's access roads in different places. I always end up in the back of butt crack nowhere. Just phoned the customer, not answering his phone. I spent the last hour trying to reach the customer, not answering his phone. Finally answers his phone. Yeah, tells me where this place is. Obviously you wouldn't want to really come down here unless you knew for certain. And the only reason I know where this machine is, even though that's the what 3 word, is the what were they, 2 machine tracks on the road. So not only have you got to be an excellent driver in this job, you know, with tons of knowledge in your head, you also got to be a good tracker. So if I was ever lost in the outback of Canada somewhere, I'd be sorted. I could find my way home. And there's a good chance there's nobody here either. Apparently everything's locked up. Oh, Friday, people, it's Friday. That's all that matters. Did kind of say to the guy, oh, have we got enough room for me to get down there? Yes, mate, we've had 30 ton high reaching, yeah, no problem at all. High reach, long reach. We did say drive down to that little point and then stop there. Looking at this, I probably could have come down here, but is it worth the hassle? Not really, because it's only a dumper we're picking up. It's absolutely glorious today as well. And I need the exercise anyway, so, you know. We're in Gloucester. Not exaggerating, I've walked about 1.5 miles now. But the road, or the track I'm walking down, is wider and better than the road I've just come in on. Jesus Christ. Found the high reach, that's like all the way up there. And the dumpers are like all the way down here. I thought this would be a nice quick in and out, because I need to be in Bristol now by, I think I gotta be there by 2 o'clock. Guess what? We're not gonna be there by 2 o'clock. Oh, Bloody Mary. You've got to love these natural resource jobs. Nobody on site today apart from some fencers, which they're up there. That 30 tonner long reach, they've tracked that about at least 3 miles because there's a gate there which goes across to where it's parked. There's no tracks there, the tracks are still going down this track. Well, on the plus side, you know, we'll be a little bit slimmer. Ah, God. Why do I do it to myself? But it's a nice day. I hope I got the right key. I won't be happy if I got to walk all the way back up there. At last, they were all steamed off, get all the oil and crap out of them, bed cleaned off. Now I just got to do the outer side. Ugh, look at it. Not impressed. It's just that season now, you know. You can't do nothing about it. It's just literally keep your head above water. And the job I got on Monday, I'm out in Barnstable, so this is quite pointless. But we'll do it anyway, because that's what we do. Good wash makes all the difference. Makes a massive difference. Until you look at that. Ugh. Serviced or 6-week lead. Tyre got to be done on here again, but it's the inside tyre, which on the front axle, which I don't, which we, oh, just broke my keys. Up. Put it there. Whoa, put it down a bit. Yeah, so it's front axle, inside tyre, and the tyre's kind of gone, there's a little flat spot on it. It's a bit confusing, because this trailer is eating tyres. Go through a lot of tyres anyway with these trailers, but this one seems to have a bit of a nasty habit for tyres. So there's 2 new tyres to go on, yeah? Let's get the cab washed. Oh, and I didn't expect which way should you wash your truck, or wash the snow from off top to bottom or bottom to top would cause such a fuss. Actually, I think it's generally a, well, whatever suits your way, from what I can gather. There's quite a few people who detail professionally, and they always say top to bottom, but at the same time as people who do professionally say bottom to top. So I don't know, caused a bit of a stir. Right, let's get this one washed anyway. I want to get out here a bit quick. I want to go. There she is, nice and clean for 5 minutes. Don't know why I bothered. It's going to Cornwall on Cornwall Monday, so yeah, that's kind of pointless. Oh, bless him, he's playing with the stones. It's nice to see John do something for a bit. You don't do a lot, John, at times, especially on the weekends. But it's nice to see him do something. Right, I'm going to say thank you as well to Julian. I met you the other day down in Flannery's. Yeah, worked out lovely that did. Thank you very much for that. I've spoken to your friend, all sorted, all done. It's a bit cryptic that, isn't it? But I'm sorry. Yeah, so yeah, nice one. Cheers, fella. Much appreciated, that is. It's like I'm looking around to see what everyone else is doing. There's bodies everywhere at the moment. So I can't follow. So yeah, so anyway, yeah, thank you very much. Top man. There was something else, but I can't remember what it was. My brain's not working at the moment. Yeah, it's winter now, isn't it, pretty much? That's it. So where's she to? Oh. Best we get used to it being a bit dirty from now on, by the looks of it. And, anyway, get out, yeah, have a nice weekend all. I'm going home, because I don't like being in on Saturdays, but unfortunately sometimes you have to be in on a Saturday. It's just how it rolls, you know.